Welcome back to Grammar Grade 7. This is Unit 9, Lesson 53, and we're staying with subject-verb agreement. Today's subject is a sneaky one, the indefinite pronoun. Words like everybody, each, both, and some love to sit at the front of a sentence as the subject, and every time they do, their number decides the verb. Let's learn how to sort them out. Here's the big idea. An indefinite pronoun often works as the subject of a sentence, and when it does, its number decides which verb you need. The tricky part is that these pronouns fall into three groups. The first group is always singular, so it takes a singular verb. The second group is always plural, so it takes a plural verb. And the third group depends, sometimes singular, sometimes plural, because the noun decides. Whatever group a pronoun belongs to, its number decides the verb. Let's meet each group. Group 1 is the big one, the always singular pronouns. This long list, another, anybody, anyone, each, either, neither, everybody, everyone, one, nobody, no one, somebody, someone, and more. Every single one is singular. Here's a simple way to feel it. Each of these really means one, so each takes a singular verb. Listen, everybody wants pizza tonight. Everybody is singular, so the verb is wants with its singular S. Just think of each word as quietly saying one. Group 2 is refreshingly short, the always plural pronouns. There are only 5 to remember: both, few, many, others, and several. Every one of them takes a plural verb. Listen, many of the students arrive early. Many is plural, so the verb is arrive, with no S on the end. Ignore that phrase of the students for a moment. We'll come back to it. And just notice that many is plural. Only 5 words, and they are always plural. Group 3 is the flexible one, and it depends on context. These 5, all, any, most, none, and some, can be singular or plural. How do you tell? You look at the noun after the word of. Watch. Most of the cake is gone. Cake is one thing, singular, so we say is. But most of the grapes are gone. Grapes are many, plural, so we say are. Same word, most, but the noun after of sets the number every time. Now the trap that catches almost everyone. Look at this sentence. Each of the boys is ready. Your ear wants to say are because boys is sitting right there, plural and loud. But boys is not the subject. It's tucked inside the prepositional phrase of the boys, which is just extra information. The real subject is each, and each is always singular. So ignore the of phrase completely and let the pronoun rule the verb. Each is ready, not each are ready. Let's slow down on that flexible group with one clear example. Take the word all. All of the pie is gone. Pie is a single thing, so all is singular here, and we say is. Now change one noun. All of the cookies are gone. Cookies are many, so all turns plural, and we say are. Nothing about the word all changed, only the noun after of did. That's the whole secret of group 3. All obeys the noun after of. Let's put it all together in one picture. Before you ever pick a verb, sort your pronoun into one of 3 columns. Always singular is words like each, everyone, nobody, and one. Always plural is both few, several, and many. And it depends covers all, any, most, and some, which lean on the noun after of. Once you know the column, the verb almost chooses itself. So name the group first, and the verb becomes easy. Let's boil it into a quick check you can run on any sentence. Step 1. Find the real subject, the indefinite pronoun. Step 2. Ignore any of phrase sitting after it. That noun is a distraction. Step 3. Decide the group. Is the pronoun always singular, always plural, or does it depend on the noun? Then match your verb to that. Remember, the pronoun rules the verb, not the noun standing next to it. Ready to practice? Time to practice. In this first set, each sentence has an indefinite pronoun as its subject. Decide whether it needs a singular or a plural verb, and don't let any of phrase distract you. Pause the video and try each one before I reveal the answer. Each of the dancers blank a costume. The subject is each, which is always singular. Ignore of the dancers. That plural noun is just a distraction. A singular subject needs the S verb, so it's wears. So the answer is wears. Several in the audience blank standing. The subject is several, which is always plural. A plural subject takes a plural verb, so we choose are, not is. So the answer is are. Most of the milk blank spilled. Most is one of the it depends words, so look at the noun after of. Milk is a single, uncountable thing, so most is singular here. That means the verb is has, so the answer is has. In this second set, the pronouns come from all three groups, so stay alert. Name the group, ignore the of phrase, then choose the verb that agrees. Pause and try each before I answer. Everybody in the club's blank welcome. The subject is everybody, which is always singular, even though club sounds plural. A singular subject takes is, not are, so the answer is. Both of the roads blank to town. The subject is both, which is always plural. A plural subject drops the S, so the verb is lead, not leads. So the answer is lead. None of the pizza blank left. None is an it depends word, so check the noun after of. Pizza is singular here, one pie, so none is singular too. And the verb is. So the answer is. Let's gather up what we learned. When an indefinite pronoun is the subject, its number sets the verb. One group is always singular, words like each, everyone, and nobody, and they take a singular verb. Another group is always plural, both, few, many, others, and several, and they take a plural verb. And a flexible group, all, any, most, none, and some, depends on the noun after the word of. Above all, never let that of phrase fool you. The pronoun is the subject, so the pronoun rules the verb. Wonderful work today, and I'll see you in the next lesson.